Look at the weather.
It's beautiful here.
Non-stop rain.
Oh, man, it is a blazer out there.
It's cold and it's shivery.
It is cold.
Really coming down here.
I really enjoy your weather reports.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, we're talking weather in a whole new way. From historical events to what's coming up, plus weather news, science, safety, fun facts, and more.
I like where this is going.
This is Weather Weekly. Weather Weekly with Wish TV Storm Track 8 meteorologist Marcus Bailey.
It is episode 206 of Weather Weekly. Good to be with you here as we roll through the middle of the month. Flying by, Christmas now. Just over a week away as we're recording this early on into the week. Hopefully you're getting everything ready for the holidays. Hopefully it's been a good December for you. Kind of active over the last couple of weeks. We've had lots of ups and downs. Some areas have picked up some snow. I just visited my family up in Muncie. They had snow on the ground. We didn't see any down here in the metro area, specifically from Thursday. Also, enjoyed a wonderful week off. Those of you that view us in central Indiana on Channel 8. Got a lot of stuff done around the house. Kind of had those weeks where you had to burn off the vacation time for the end of the year. So it was good to be able to just kind of relax, recoup, and get refreshed. And we're ready to go here to wrap up this 2024 year and head in strong into 2025. Thank you for tagging along with us. So this is a busy forecast. This is the last kind of full week for many workers and definitely school kids before we head into the holiday break. So we're going to kind of focus in on what's heading our way. I don't see too many wintry problems, but there are some precipitation problems and maybe some bouts of cold air in this upcoming forecast. We'll talk about that. That's next in the week ahead for December 16th, 2024 on Weather Weekly. All right, it is the week ahead for December 16th, 2024. Let's begin with the 16th, and I do think we're going to have some rain continuing here. Steady showers. Could get some decent rainfall amounts. I know many areas from Saturday night into Sunday picked up well over a half an inch. We may see some areas approaching an inch of rainfall, new rainfall, not in addition to what we had over the weekend, for at least the first half of Monday. It's going to be really, really mild too. I do see the rain kind of shutting down by, late in the afternoon at the latest. It may be a little bit earlier than that. It looks like it's going to be kind of a first half of the day rain. Numbers are going to be near 60 degrees, believe it or not, heading into your Monday afternoon. Now, the mild air is not going to last, and you knew that. It does get quiet and colder as early as Monday night. On the 16th, we'll go with partly cloudy skies, and overnight lows will fall to the mid-30s, which, again, for low temperatures in the middle of December, that's not bad. That's pretty close to actually where our average high temperature should be for this time of year. Should see some sunshine returning then for Tuesday. Temperature's not bad, obviously not as mild as Monday, but in pretty good shape. Wind's not a tremendous issue. We'll go with highs into the upper 40s. Tuesday night, we'll see partly cloudy skies. Much of the evening is going to be dry. We do see some precip chances arriving for the overnight hours on Tuesday, so do be aware of that. I do think it stays liquid for the most part. If you live north of Indy, you could get a little bit of a mixture. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll have lows dipping down into the mid-30s. Wednesday, again, looks like a wet day for the first half of the day with some chilly rain, and then we'll dry out in the afternoon with cloudy skies. Highs will be in the mid-40s. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with lows into the low 20s. The end of the week then looks pretty quiet, but it does look a little chilly. We head into Thursday, mostly sunny. Highs will be in the mid-30s. Thursday night, lows will be in the mid-20s with mostly cloudy skies. There is a slight chance for maybe a few lake effect snow showers on Friday. Highs will be in the mid-30s. I should mention, if you are heading up to South Bend Friday, that is Indiana and Notre Dame in the first round of the college football playoff at Notre Dame Stadium. Still, obviously, a long way off, but I think we do get into a pattern flow that would promote some lake effect snow showers up in northern Indiana. So South Bend, they may have some snow, some lake effect snow that they're going to have to deal with Those of you that are traveling, please be aware of that. I mean, there is usually a pretty sharp cutoff when you get into those type of events. So if you're traveling up US 31 from central Indiana, it may get a little dicey once you get into St. Joseph County. So just be aware of that. Again, it's always tough to gauge because, lake effect snow bands they're almost like thunderstorms sometimes. Some areas will get a good amount. Some won't see hardly any at all. So just be aware, be advised of that if you are heading up north. All right. Let's go into the weekend. It does get a little bit cold for the weekend leading up to Christmas, the 21st. Highs into the upper 20s. I do think we're going to be dry. Overnight lows then will be into the teens. Sunday highs into the upper 20s. Overnight lows into the teens. And then just kind of going a few days out here. Monday near freezing. I do see some possible rain chances for Christmas Eve on Tuesday, and highs near 40. And right now, some of our projections that we're looking at, the National Blend of Models, has highs around 42 for Christmas Day. And the possibility of maybe some showers early. I think most of the rain that we're seeing on some of the models, and again, a lot can change between now and a week and a half from now when we're recording this early in the week here, that a lot can change in terms of timing of precip. So, but a couple of the mid-range models are advertising the potential for some rain heading into Christmas Eve, especially during the afternoon hours. So do be aware of that. I know that's kind of a busy travel day for many across the state as we get ready for the holiday. All right, so there's a quick snapshot of what to look over the next 8 to 10 days. We'll wrap things up and also look ahead to the next 8 to 14 days, looking ahead into the new year, believe it or not. We're getting close, just a couple weeks away. All that and more coming up next here on Weather Weekly. All right, let's wrap some things up here. Let's talk precip. And again, this was, as of Sunday, the 15th, in the morning here. Month to date, just shy of an inch of precip total, 0.93 inches. We are down about a third. It's not horrible. And again, with some of the rain that's coming in early in the week, we easily could make that up. Snowfall, we are running a little behind schedule here. Month to date, about 0.7. We're just shy of an inch. And we are about an inch and a half from normal. Again, I know I keep bringing this up. Last year, we only had a trace. We didn't really get our first real measurable snow until New Year's Eve last year. So there's where we stand there. 8 to 14 day outlook. Pretty strong signal of above average temperature, especially the more west you go. Colder temperatures look to be kind of along the southeastern Atlantic coast. That would be Florida, parts of South Carolina, and North Carolina. And pretty strong signal for much of the central and eastern part of the country for below average precipitation. All right. The 1 month, that hasn't been updated yet. The 3 month, again, I brought this up. Doesn't look like it's a fresh update. Looks like it's above average for temperatures and above average for precipitation. That's the December, January, February. That's the winter outlook there. So, and in the 3 to 4 week, that's what I was looking for. Sorry. 3 to 4 week has been updated late last week. Strong signal for above average temperatures and a decent signal for below average precipitation. This would take us through the timeline of December 28th through January 10th. So easily through the first week of January in the new year. Looking a little warmer than normal and dry too. So we will keep an eye on that. The next time you and I talk, it'll be right before the holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, all starting next week. And so we will do an updated podcast for you. Of course, we'll be ready for you, get you geared up for a busy travel week coming up for the holidays. Hopefully you have a very fruitful last work week and school week for the kiddos, last one of the year. Hopefully it's a good one for you. If you want our forecast anytime, you can always check out our website, wishtv.com/weather. And of course, always for free on our Storm Track 8 weather app. And of course, you can always get my forecast Monday through Friday. I'll be back at it here starting Monday morning. Hope to see you there. Starting at 4 a.m. weekdays, 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Channel 8, Wish TV locally here in Central Indiana. While you're here, make sure to check out all the other great podcasts, all part of the All Indiana Podcast Network. Have a wonderful week. We will talk to you soon, and God bless.
Discover Discover more from Storm Track 8 Weather and Wish TV. Online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to check out more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.